Well, let's see if I can mount you guys, at least see somewhat what I'm doing. Hopefully she's not too bouncy. So, as I have mentioned in previous videos, this is our bedding. It is very cheap to us because we already grow the corn. All we are doing is we are basically taking fertilizer from next year's crop. Quite literally our corn trash, our stalks, or anything else like that. We rake it, put it into a bale, and then we're gonna basically give it to the cattle over winter. Because as I mentioned before, these things are essentially like equivalent to washing your own sheets. Cattle love it. But who doesn't love a pair of fresh sheets? So I can put quite a few bales on there. Corn stalks aren't as heavy as hay, so if these were hay bales, I wouldn't be putting them on there. I think I put 10 on there. So that's a good amount of bales. So, all right, that's enough talking. The rest of it will be a time lapse. If you guys got any questions about this, feel free to drop them in the comments. Because we do this every year. Again, like I said, it's very cheap for us. It's just labor. We already have all the equipment. Sorry, you couldn't see that, but I'm picking up the bale in the back. Just try to make it more efficient. But we just have to replace this fertilizer because if we would leave this corn trash out there, it would be fertilizer for next year. But we just got to spread more P and K on. That'll replace this fertilizer that we're pulling off. Well, there goes the Preston Fire Department. I was hoping that fire over there wasn't a grass fire. It looks like it must be because there goes 3 trucks of the Preston Fire Department. Feel bad for them. Appreciate, as I've said in multiple videos, guys, the Preston Fire Department and really all the local fire departments have been really busy this year. Appreciate everything you guys do. You give them a lot. Your family, your work. Thank you guys. Yeah, it's a fire because there goes their old tanker. Both tankers. Jeez. Big fire. That's the 5th fire truck I've seen go by. I don't know if they're going there or where they're going, but I don't see other smoke. Well, there it is. Shed fire. Controlled burn that's no longer controlled. Uh-oh.
Okay, we're dumping. He's gonna pull out again because we got corn in front, so he had to back up. That's why you got to get these end rolls off so we can go down the middle, cut through the middle, and get to that way. That way it saves a lot of time and energy.
Will you follow you through, or will you make it to the east side?
So, as soon as he gets done here, I'll be able to go unload in the trucks and get my butt back here.
Well, that was fun. I got probably about 80 bales there. No, not quite, 60 bales there. So we're getting there. I don't know, there's gotta be at least 150. But I almost got this entire bottom shelf done. We'll call it that. Probably two more loads to get that shelf done. No big issues yet. I haven't seen Pat come back though, but I do see the grain cart is gone, so I'm hoping both combines are out back picking corn.
Okay, I'm catching Pat right now, so up these big hills, crazy. Where's Phil at now? He thought hills were bad over mine. These are like twice as bad, Phil. Twice as bad.
There's a fire department going back already. It only took 1 load, so I'm guessing they got that fire under control. But appreciate you guys. This is my last load of the night. I gotta go take over for Curtis, who's gotta go take over for Pat, because it's basketball season. Pat is the local high school basketball coach, so he's got to he's got to go do those duties. So that means we're going to be down a guy. But I mean, this was extra work. It needs to be done so we can work this ground. But we're just going to kind of just pause this. This will take probably another full day to move all these, and we're not even moving them off the field. We're just moving them in a line there. And I screwed up, so I was supposed to leave a gap between these bales, and I'll explain why in a second. But I got to do some fixing.
And there goes Nathan. Down the big hill.
So, when it snows, because it does snow here in Iowa, even though it's mid-November and I'm wearing a t-shirt and it's phenomenal out, it's probably upper 60s. It does snow. It does get crappy here. So when it does snow, you want to have a gap between your bales. You don't want this. You don't want this at all. They freeze, they stick together. So I'm gonna have to do some moving around and some shuffling for a second, because it's not a big deal. It'll probably take me about 10 minutes to shuffle this stuff around. So it is what it is, but it just kind of sucks. I should have known better. Oh well. Got her fixed for the most part. Got about 20 bales or so, 20, 25 bales that are too close, but that'll be all right for now. Time to go run some trucks around.
So I'm unloading grain cart. Just thought I'd show you guys what a full truck looks like. That took 2 grain carts to fill, but she's full.
Not a bad couple hours. You can move bales in a hurry with an operation like this. We could even do it quicker if we had 2 of them. We actually have 3 of them. We have another loader tractor, and our 6-pack is actually up in Bellevue. If we ever need to move bales in a hurry, we'll bring that sucker down and we'll move a lot of bales. But I think I moved roughly 90 to 100 bales. I didn't move them to where their final destination, but at least stacked them on the side of the field so that we can get them pretty easily in the winter. So not too bad for a couple hour work. What time is it? 4:15, 3 hours, not too bad at all. So now I need to go dump some trucks.
Okay, I just come out of the field way up there, and I go down this waterway. You can see the trucks way up there, I hope. 2 of them. So that's what we're doing. And then Curtis drives, he's running 3 trucks today. Ron's moving bales, I think. So everybody's doing something. No sitting around. No downtime. You gotta keep going, going, going.
Got her parked, I scooted her over more. That way we have a little bit more room with the semis. The Bud Man is here. Sweet, you guys will be getting some footage of harvest. I was hoping you'd be able to. So I'm just gonna be shuffling trucks all day, every day. All done, got the bucket back on the loader for the morning. So now I need to go dump this truck and start shuffling. We've been putting a lot of grain in this shed. This will probably be the most grain that we've put in here in a very long time. Also, forgot to mention, kind of see anything a little different? Yeah, I think so too. Don't have the big old blade anymore, because we're going to be doing some chiseling with this unit. We may be changing plans here soon. You'll be seeing what I mean in a second, but yeah, I may be going back to moving bales. We'll see. Either way, wow, look at this shed. There's a lot of corn in there. Yep. That's a pretty good sized pile. We almost made it to the, almost made it over the edge. Yeah, I think we did right there. Not good. Oh well. Hey, be a lot of grain in through here. I'm assuming this is right around 30,000 bushels, not a little bit more, probably close to 40, but say it's 30,000 for easy math. 30,000 times 60 is 60 pounds per bushel. We had almost 200,000 pounds of grain in here. million pounds of grain in here. That's impressive. Yeah, that's the reason why we overbuilt this shed. Concrete walls and stuff, so we could do this exact reason. So because we have that spout tipped up, we can actually fill this shed about as full as we can get her. Because we're doing that, now this is where the cardboard comes into play. As I mentioned in previous videos, if we have grain cover this axle, we try to pull it ahead. Grain is really heavy, as I mentioned before, 2 million pounds. That might keep that axle put. It might keep it in its exact same spot. So as you pull, that'll stay there. That moves. What gives? Something in here will give, and you'll break something. Don't want that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deer over there.
Go get him. Go mousing. There's a grain cart going back. Looks like the Bud Man. So we've actually been taking this waterway down the hill, up the hill I should say, and then cutting all the way across by those trees, cutting into the field there. It's just less hills, less up and down, more time driving on waterways. This truck's full. This truck's full. Oh, best get moving.
Gonna be another nice sunset over there.
I don't want to dump on you toward the end on this one, but
So anyway, it's getting dark, so you won't be able to do much video, and the Bud Man won't, because it's too dark to see my pretty face. So this will probably be it for tonight with the videotaping. So I hope everybody's having a good, safe night. Looks like we got a little banana-shaped moon up there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's gonna be kind of cool. It's gonna be a beautiful sunset. Way over there.
Starting to get dark already, but I'm gonna hop in the grain cart. Darren had to leave to go work on his baler. He's got a custom baling job tomorrow. So Darren, he works for us as much as he can, but if he's got his own work, helps his family out, he's more than welcome to. But I'm gonna go run cart, so it's the Schrader's running cart, the Hartung's running combine, and Jeff running trucks. We're almost done with that field, so let's go. And there is no wind out. It is so dusty. The dust is just hanging. Jeez. So I was gonna go keep moving bales, but I guess Curtis changed his mind. So now I'm gonna go in the 80/50. Gosh, Darren, you're so short.
Okay, get a little footage of some unloading here. Golden corn.
There's the Bud Man, he's dumping. So that means I guarantee you both combines will be sitting, guarantee it. The Bud Man. So we're just kind of going on the east side of our back 40 north field. There is a hole in the fence right here that we just go right through. So let's roll. Last 12 rows on this side of the field. I'm not sure what all they have left there to the north. I don't see Curtis, so that doesn't help. Sucks we're not doing this field in the daylight, but he's finishing it so that way you can see it, because this field is steep. Very steep. We got to be real careful taking grain carts around. You're able to back up while continuing to unload them and go, and then start back up again. Not bad. There's a good old 7088, tried and true. Got 36,000 on. Curtis will give me the rest that he's got right here, and then I'll go dump. So this is a pretty steep hill to get out of. I only have 40,000 pounds, so I should be all right, but you gotta give her the berries and cherries. It's a pretty steep grade. I know I'm gonna have to downshift. Locked her in, I got 7% slip. Here's the toughest one. Full power. Not too bad lugging this thing up in the hills. There's Jeff. He's taking the good truck that's full. So hopefully we can keep up, or he can keep up.
Okay, we got the 7088 here dumping on me. Pat had to go to a basketball practice, so we got Curtis running the combine now. So we're rocking and rolling. We still got 2 combines going.
Feeling. I'm not gonna fill her too full because I don't need to. So I don't think I'll fill this truck up full, but Budley will get back down here at some point and fill it up before Jeff gets here. The scale's pretty sweet. Tells me how much I've dumped. Tells me how much I got left, what field it's going to, how much I've dumped onto this field or out of this field. Pretty sweet. This is our Cahill farm. It is the closest we have to town, and it's a little choppy, but it's all connected to the farm, so that's kind of nice. We can basically stay on our own land to get grain back to the bins, to our bin site, I should say, not necessarily to the bins, because we're not going to the bins. Oh man, Dad's stealing my job. Dang it. There's Curtis. We are getting close to being done. We're on the shorter rows now. With 2 combines going, it will not take long. So Budley's getting topped off. He's gonna have about 50,000. That's gonna be fun getting up that hill. Good luck, Budley. And I'm just waiting for Curtis. You can definitely tell when Curtis is in the combine because he pushes her a little bit more. Pat, I guess I shouldn't say he pushes it, but he gets it to the combine's capacity. The combine on an 8-row head can definitely do 3.5 to 4 mile an hour. Pat doesn't like to do more than 3, which to each their own, but unleash the beast. You got the capacity, use her. But that'll be good for whoever wants to buy this as a second owner, because we haven't put near as many bushels through as the hours are saying. Like a normal machine would definitely have a lot more bushels through it. Rolling into night. That could have been close. Almost touched tips.
Getting close to finishing up this field because we got a combine there and we got a combine here, and they're side by side. So looks like a little 1, 2. This might do it. Another field going to be in the books here in about 10 minutes. That don't work. Curtis, Nathan. They like to argue a little bit. It's unbelievable. I guess my brothers and I argue too, so. Down the hill. Well,
Right behind you.
now we go up the hill. It's like a roller coaster. And I don't like roller coasters.
There's the Bud Man, and I got 50,000 pounds in these hills. It's a lot for this tractor. That's a lot. Reversing fan just happened. It's kind of nice thing about this older tractor. It's got an air-powered reversing fan, so it kicks all the crap out. Big load coming down the hill.
Well, that's it. This field's complete. Cahill's by the water tower. Curtis is taking off there. Nathan's filling me up here.
Courtesy lights are so nice. Thank you, New Holland. Even though you're a 14-year-old tractor, I appreciate that you do that. We'll take Jeff's trucks now, because it is full. And those guys, Bud's cart will hold the rest. The Bud Man's cart, I should say. We are DUN, or at least I am, behind the farm. So now we only have 5 fields left after they get done. 9 acres, 1 acre. My 60 acres, 63, 30 acres, and 80. We're almost under 200. Well, we are under 200. Filling her up. I'm gonna take this load of dry down south to the south farm, put it in that bin down there, and fill our last bin of the year. Then we'll have some, that's making some room for this wet bin. That truck's full. Kurt's gonna actually take that down to the south farm. I'm gonna fill up that truck after I empty it, take it down as well. And then we're gonna start my field tonight. I did not think we'd be starting my field. Man, so we are under 200 acres. We're gonna get another 10 knocked out of mine personal. That's really exciting.
Okay, I'm gonna sing you a song. On the road again. Heading down to Ronald's farm, his first picking. It's about a, I don't know, 8-mile little trip through Goose Lake, Iowa on the Elvira Blacktop. And then we're gonna see what his corn does. It didn't look good, I can tell you that right now, but who knows, we might get into it and be better than ever.
Jumping. This isn't the last loads of the shed. We'll probably put 2 more loads in. Cahill's and the cemetery piece, which are 10 acres total, so 2 loads. And then I think that'll be it in the shed. We'll have about 40,000 in. There is a pile of corn in here. Quite literally. We just moved the auger forward. When we do that, it basically dumps everything out front, kind of fills out the cone, because imagine you have an arc. If you're dumping in the center of that arc, you move it this way, it's going to want to fill in this stuff first. That's what it's doing. So Jeff's going to be the first truck filled up with my corn, my first ever corn. I'm pretty excited about that. Then it'll be Curtis, then it'll be me, and we'll fill the grain cart. So we might get half done with my field tonight. We'll see. It'll be a pretty big night, but I'm hoping we do.
Okay, we're pulling into Ronald's field. First picking. Looks pretty short to me. Looks a lot short to me. But it is what it is, and we got to get it picked. So there goes a Hartung family farm semi. They're moving corn. Since we have time here, they're going to run 3 loads of dry corn down to another bin, come up, and we'll fill them up and call her a night. So 7 o'clock, hopefully I'm home by 10. We'll see what happens.
Filling up with some fuel, some on-road diesel. Doesn't hurt. I'm gonna put 25 gallons in. My corn is getting harvested. Woo! My first ever corn that is all mine, except well, you know, bank owns a lot of it, but that's all right. There's Curtis. He got unloaded. So we're filling this wet bin up down here at the South Farm. Filling it up with dry corn. Because like I said, this is the last bin that we have empty that we're using this year.
Well, we got corn on both sides of us here, over here and over there. In Ron's field. Doesn't look too bad up here. Down along the road it looked really bad, but up here it doesn't look too bad. So I'll be kind of curious to see what it brings. Let's find out.
Yep. This is the last bin we got full. This is the wet bin for this dryer. That dry bin is full. Now we're just gonna fill this up with dry corn and all of our bins will be full for the year. So I just shut this fan off. It's been running for about 5 days or so now, straight, ever since we filled up our this dry bin. So it probably doesn't need to be running anymore. I walked up and checked. It's blowing cool air, so I think it's good.
Okay, we are dumping in the field. This takes a little longer to go on the outside rounds because you got to make a space in here like he did. I explained that before, but so he cuts in here and then he backs up and then he dumps on me, and then I'll back up and then I'll go around and follow him again until we get going back. We're going this way now, and we'll eventually come back this way here so we can dump on the goes.
All unloaded. Let's go haul my first ever wholly owned load of grain. That makes sense? Probably not. That's gonna be kind of fun though. I'm just all giddy. The crop is not great, 180-ish right now, but there's pockets that are good.
What we're doing now is he's going back and forth here a little bit so we can make room for that thing right over there. It's called semis. So we're gonna get those semis in here turned around and face it out. So he's clearing off a couple spots so we can get that done.
Nathan is rolling through it. He's already got the kind of northwest portion done. Now half done, I'd say. And I suppose that's good that we already got our second truck on the road. Hot dang. Well, that's not bad at all. Well, the fact that he's going that fast means the corn isn't that great, but let's hop in with the Bud Man and see what he has to say. Well, somehow this corn is doing a lot better than what I was thinking. Sorry for doing a screen of a screen, but it's doing almost 200. Like, this corn does not look like 200 bushel corn. It's very spotty with the stand. But I mean, we're putting trucks out the door. That's all that matters, I suppose. Moisture's good, 18%. Take that. Here we go, top of this hill, 150 or so. With this year that we had, it's just a real, kind of definitely tells the, it amplifies the soil types. Top of the hills are a lot worse than their valleys. And it's doing 100 bushel right here. And you can tell, ears are tiny. That'll be grass next year.
Yep, let's go.
Okay, I'm starting on my third truck filling, so I think the corn's doing pretty good. It's got to be doing 200. I think Ron's got to be happy with that for no rain, no other stuff down here, so I think we're doing good. Let's keep it going though. Got to get out of here.
That's how my field's doing. 195 so far. Not too shabby. You can definitely tell the lighter spots. This is the hilltop right there. Compaction from all the trucks. Not sure what that is down there. Nathan's gonna oil chains. Do this every night. But like I said, some spots they're pretty good, like the low areas here. Like honestly, pretty dang good. It is very variable though. That's just probably due to soil types though. So he's oiling chains right now. And I'm happy about the moisture too. I'm just happy overall. Just because the year we had could have been a lot worse. So he's got 38,000 on there. So it actually matches up where if we got 60 so thousand on each truck, if not, the yield might be even a little bit undershooting, which is good. Cleaning windows, shutting her down, tarp the truck, head home. 20 acres of my field done, and I'm a happy camper. Tomorrow we're gonna finish my field and I'll be even happier. What you think, Budley man? Besides you're getting old, why don't you get in the sleeper then?
That's where I'm going.
How neat is that? We are done for the night. Well, that was a shock to me, guys, but we finished up Cahill's. We have 5 fields left, and we started mine. We got mine a third done. So tomorrow we'll knock out 3 fields, and we'll have 2 more to go, and hopefully we will start the second to last one of the year. Hopefully. Only time will tell, guys, but either way, I'm excited to talk about more about how my farm did. We'll definitely do a recap video on the first year of myself owning a farm. And you'll be surprised, or maybe you won't be surprised, but I'm definitely gonna lose money. No doubt about it. You cannot buy a farm in this day and age without having supplemental income. That's gonna be no doubt about it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Merchandise orders should be coming out soon. I appreciate anybody who bought stuff. And thank you guys as always. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, and ta-ta for now.